Thank you to Brooklinen for sponsoring today's video.
It's been a while since I've had a day like this. I was so nervous. I didn't know what to do. I was like, I'm going to ruin this. I'm going to ruin both my friendships because I feel so... What is that all about? Good morning. We are pretending that we're getting up right now, but we've already been up for like an hour. Ow, Finn. I don't know if you can tell, but this campsite that we're in is super, super dark. And so I think right now it's like 11, but it feels like 7 a.m. I don't know how to start this video right now. I guess I can start it by actually going and trying to find my ring. Last night we were having a campfire with Christian and Anna, who we are currently sharing a campsite with. Someone was talking and I was playing with my ring and it fell into the dirt, and I didn't want to be rude and like interrupt the story that was being told, so I mentally just disregarded the fact that I just lost my ring. So I'm gonna go try to find it right now, and in the process maybe I'll show the campground that we're in. I don't know. This campground is like creme de la creme. It's amazing. Oh, these new Birkenstocks don't work with the socks. Oh, that's super sad. Okay, let's see. Oh, that was easy. No. So this week on the Olympic Peninsula was something else. Actually, it was more than something else. It was easily my favorite week on the road so far. I'm almost scared to say that out loud because saying it out loud feels like admitting that I'd rather not be alone on the road, and that's only halfway true. Anyways, yeah, this week Christian, Anna, and I all ended up right outside of Port Angeles, and we ended up forming a little van life neighborhood for a few days. We spent most of our days in a comfortable balance of alone time and group time. I spent some mornings and most nights with the girls talking about pretty much everything under the sun, and during the day I worked and did projects, including, thankfully, repainting. I'm trying to think how I can keep this paint from spilling everywhere. I'm gonna put it in my sink. Maybe I'll just put it like right here. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good.
Sometime today I'd love to get footage of like just you like waving from outside the van.
Yeah.
And maybe some slow-mo.
We have that right now. You're also being filmed right now, I think.
Hello.
I'll see you later. It's so nice to be living in a little van life neighborhood. It feels so homey and cozy and safe and everything that my whole van life experience kind of hasn't been. I don't know how to explain it. If I talk about it too much, I'm gonna start crying, so I'm not gonna do that. What am I hearing? Does Christian have our heater on?
Like no matter what my years will bring, I'll be good forever. Chapter hearts, my footsteps in the repair that I showed you. Your big steps after your summer airing out in Arizona. Whether it's love or it's life or it's a shitty situation or it's perfect or it's heaven or it's hell on different stations.
We're not going to talk about the fact that my bed is janky. It's the next day. I'm shooting forward in time just for a second to film myself making my bed. I'm doing a lot of redecorating this week, probably because I'm in Washington, and Washington is a very dark state, and every time that I end up here, I end up feeling like my van is like this very dark, dingy cave, and I get the urge to redecorate, repaint, sell the van. Anyways, my Brooklinen package just came in the mail. They are the sponsor of today's video, and this is an empty box, but I am so flippin' excited about this, I can't even tell you. I've been wanting a really nice set of sheets and a duvet cover for probably years now. My bed is like half
half of my van. It's impossible to miss. You stare at it all day. I would wager that there hasn't been a week in like the last 2 years that I haven't fallen down the rabbit hole on Pinterest of really nice bedding sheets. I've dreamed of buttery, soft sateen sheets, a linen duvet cover that will soften with time and hide all the grime. Wow, that rhymes. I'm telling you, I've geeked out way too many times over the last couple of years, but I've never cracked because bedding is so dang expensive. But now it's finally time. I've never used a top sheet before, but I genuinely care about this bedding more than almost anything else in this van, and so I think today is the day that I finally become an adult. The sheet set that I ended up with is the Luxe Hardcore Bundle, I think. They have this like sateen finish that I think is gonna look so good when the sun hits them in the morning. I'm very excited for that. And then this duvet cover is made out of 100% Belgian something linen, which is actually what one of my friends told me that my bedding needed to be made out of to keep my bedding from browning on the road, which is something that I really struggled with. Which is kind of embarrassing. How do you like it? Do you like it? If you guys are looking for high quality bedding, I will go ahead and leave a link in my description that you can use to get $20 off any purchase of over $100. Okay, now back to the past.
Oh, how you tried to put me down the fire, telling dirty liars and more friends. My eyes, baby, to me.
Can you tell?
Tell me what's happening and what's the buzz. Tell me what's happening. You were with that man, took away. I recognize your face.
Oh my god, I'm not gonna get married now. It's so bad.
When it finds to forget your mind, right away.
I just realized after editing this all together that I've made the same meal multiple weeks in a row. That will stop now, I promise. Well, I promise I'll try. Food is expensive. Anyways, I can't believe I'm about to say this, but I spent this entire afternoon sewing. Around this time last year, I got this idea in my head to learn how to sew, so I picked up a mini sewing machine hoping to learn the basics. But that never happened. The inspiration came and went, and this little machine sat unused in my garage. But finally, on this day, a little over a year later, the inspiration returned, and I finally dug up the old machine just to find out that it wouldn't turn on. All that to say that I ended up here on the side of this river for hours, pretending to know how to sew by hand, pushing the needle in and out of the cloth, hoping that it might maybe hold long enough to see if it was worth fully upgrading.
Happy dog. I think that there's like a bunch of pollen in the air. I could be wrong, but maybe I'll ramble a little bit to distract my brain from how my eyes are feeling. I am really feeling really grateful right now for so many different things. It's so weird because like I've had friends, don't get me wrong, in the van life. Like I haven't been like too lonely for a while, but it's so wild hanging out with these two girls at the same time. They're like the two relationships that I've formed or spent the most time with on the road separately. It's so weird to have them in one place together at the same time. I was super nervous about it the first night that we all met up. Anna and I had been at this campsite for a night already, and Christian showed up. It was like 9:30 at night, and I was so nervous. I didn't know what to do. I was like, I'm going to ruin this. I'm going to ruin both of my friendships because I feel so awkward and I feel so like I don't know how to be the mediator, you know? Thankfully I didn't really have to be because, well, both of these girls are really way better than me in group situations, so I kind of was let off the hook a little bit. But after that first night, it just has felt so seamless, and I don't know how I went so long without having this type of hangout. I'm worried a little bit because at some point I'm gonna go back to being alone, and who knows how long it'll be until a thing like this happens again. But instead of thinking about that, I'm just gonna choose to be grateful. Anyways, I think I finished this. I probably already explained what I did in the voiceover, so I don't need to over explain myself, but I think I'm happy with it. Oh no, I'm dropping things. Okay, we're going on a walk to the beach, and there's no way that I'm gonna feel comfortable talking in front of anybody, so I'm gonna shut up now and walk. Yeah. Yeah.
Calling it the corridor? I don't know why. Alright, we gotta do a model walk. Dude, she makes me so much.
Oh my gosh. Thank you for making food.
Oh,
Of course they would take it. The jokes on that. They thought that they were like really sticking it to you.
We spent a total of 7 days in this area at this campground by the river, and if the rules had allowed it, we'd easily have stayed another 7, but they didn't, and so a week after we arrived, we begrudgingly set off again, headed back to the Walmart in Port Angeles. One of the nights we were there, Anna and I ended up carpooling to meet Christian in Port Townsend for the first showing in the area of Where the Crawdads Sings. Where the Crawdads Sing. Alright, Phineas.
Somebody's gonna sit in your seat today. Come here.
This is gonna be so fun. Hi. I'm like a kid on Christmas right now because Anna's gonna carpool with us to go meet Christian in Port Townsend, so. Hello!
Hello!
Oh no, Finn!
Hi!
Finn!
Hi! Alright, let's go!
Do you care if I film?
Not at all.
Okay.
Hi. Okay.
That rig right there is the one that I want to upgrade to. I don't know if you can see it.
Yes, yes, yes.
You can see it. I can see it.
I can, yeah. Dude, that's the dream, actually.
Turn left onto US 101 East.
I feel so weird filming this. We never film each other.
I know. I'm just really glad that Christian got those pictures.
I know, those pictures are so cute. We
Very,
definitely
very
need to prioritize taking more pictures in our friendship.
I know.
That's a thing that needs to happen.
It's true.
I was gonna say that I feel like Where the Crawdads Sings is like, this is such a full circle moment with our friendship. Like I feel like our friendship almost is like, that's almost where it,
from that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It feels awesome that Christian's coming too because it just feels so right.
I know.
Oh, I look tired. I feel tired too. Welcome to a few days later. Where the Crawdads Sings happened like 4 or 5 nights ago now. I would give the movie like 9 out of 10, but the book is like a solid 14 out of 10. So like, I can imagine it being like a really good movie if I hadn't read the book, but because I read the book, yeah. But yeah, now Finn and I are at the Seattle airport because I'm flying home. I still call it home. I don't know what to call it. It's my hometown. I haven't been home in like a year and a half, so I'm flying home today. And I'll be back in like a week. I have no idea if I'm planning on filming anything, but if I do, I'll put it in right now. Wait, what are you doing?
It's like sitting on my back so I can flip over. Are you ready? Yeah. You have your picture? Yeah. You're satisfied. Good.
I'm so bad at this. I feel like a tourist. I'm not a vlogger. I'm not a YouTuber. This is never. No, I can't do this. It's too cringy. It's too cringy. It's too cringy. I know.